Hey guys, it's Dude Long Couch here, longest of the couches, and welcome to Dead Space, deadest of the spaces. Guys, take it from me, this game is freaking awesome, and it's a game that I've been wanting to play on my channel for a long time. I meant to do it, like over a year ago, and then I meant to do it last Halloween, and things just kept getting in the way, but I'm finally making time for it, and I gotta tell you guys, this is one of those games where you really should set the atmosphere for yourself. If you have the ability, wear headphones while you watch this, watch it at night, watch it alone, and really get into it, because this game is creepy as hell, and I'm actually pretty terrified, but we're going to get through this together. So, new game, we're going to play on medium, and this game has a pretty cinematic intro, so I'm going to keep quiet for most of it. Hope you guys enjoy, thank you for watching, and here we go. We do have a very detailed load screen here, as you can see. A lot of information being displayed. This game does so many good things, and one of it is just being very cinematic, very detailed.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Alright everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if our power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
Alright, you heard the lady. Take us in, let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields! Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now!
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside! Corporal, gave you an order.
Field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right. Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
Did you see that dude mad dogging me while he walked past? I don't appreciate that. That corporal guy. Okay, objective added. We are into the game, guys. So if you didn't know, this game is a lot like Resident Evil 4. Gameplay-wise, it's kind of a spiritual successor to that game, even though it's not made by the same people. You could definitely say that it was influenced by it big time, and that's actually something that the developers have acknowledged. I'll probably talk about that more later. But yeah, in case you couldn't figure it out, third-person shooter horror game right up my alley. And it does control a little differently from Resident Evil 4, so that's going to take some getting used to, because I actually haven't played this game pretty much since it came out, guys, and it's almost 10 years old at the time that I record this. So I am familiar with it, but it's been quite a long time. So bear with me as I get reacclimated.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
Oh no, the poor port booster. What are we going to do without it?
Planet Cracker class vessel, and is now the oldest serving, with 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined products.
Guess the power's down everywhere.
Trillion kilotons.
Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
I'm watching TV. Chill out.
Or strengthening the extraction workforce of the colony. The captain and crew would like to welcome you, and we hope your stay is a pleasant one. Concordance Extraction Company, powering humanity into the future.
Awesome. Nice bit of propaganda right there. So we were on the Kellyan, guys, and we've crash landed onto the USG Ishimura, which is a Japanese word, and I'm pretty sure it means Stone Village. Not sure how relevant that is, but yeah, it's a fun fact. And that prompt we got is just telling us that we can interact with the door. And they're kind of coded in such a way that the things that have the red lights like these are locked. We can't open them or interact with them. And the ones that are white are ones that we can. And over here we have an item box, which we cannot actually get yet. It's kind of a cock tease. We just have to leave it there. But that's okay. We'll just move on and come back to that later. We've completed our first objective, guys. And over here we have some credits and a health pack. Yes, this game has a currency system, much like Resident Evil 4, so it's very important to loot, find money, find items. We're going to be doing a lot of that, in addition to other things.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
But that security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power! Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Right. Oh man, there's so much I want to talk about with this game, guys. Use the locator system to find your next objective. So, one of the awesome things that this game does that I don't think any other game had really done before is that at any time we can click in the right thumbstick and we get this handy little UI guide showing us where our next objective is. I mean, maybe it wasn't the first game ever to do that, but the way it integrates it so seamlessly is just so cool. Okay, so the key players we've got here are this girl right here. I believe her full name is Kendra Daniels. And then this guy right here, who is, I think it's Zach Hammond. His last name is Hammond for sure. And we don't really know their roles yet. This guy's obviously kind of like a captain dude, Mr. Hammond here. Captain Hammond, I guess. And we are playing as a guy named Isaac Clarke. And we don't really know a whole lot about him, but it's obvious he's some kind of like engineer or tech guy. He's not like a He's not a Jack Bauer, you know, superhero type of dude. But anyways, these other dudes don't really have names yet. And, they're really not important. I don't like the way this dude looks. He mad dogged me as he walked past me in the ship, and he's got a pedo stash. So, hopefully he dies really soon. And we've got more items over here that we cannot pick up. So, that sucks. We should probably just go do what we're supposed to do. Which is coming over here and messing with this thing. Since we are an engineer, it's up to us to fix this thing.
Huh, that doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around is going to be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
What the hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Oh shit!
Open fire! Open fire! Get the power!
Come on. Got it!
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked! Run!
Okay, running now. Oh fuck! Something is definitely behind us.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
I am! Elevator! Oh, please hurry! Oh shit! You got me in the back, guys. Ah! Well, that was refreshing. Couldn't do anything there, guys, except run for dear life. Oh, Jesus, where am I now? Still can't do anything. All I can do is walk. Somebody's having a real bad time on the other side of that door, I think. Let's check out what's going on over here. Cut off their limbs. So, yeah. The cool thing about that whole sequence right there, guys, is that it's kind of a soft tutorial with the way that this dude got his head and his limbs sliced off by the elevator doors. It's kind of telling you, like, maybe that's a good thing to do. Okay, we got a plasma cutter right there first. Okay, shoot the limbs off of enemies for extra damage. Okay. Now we can punch. And we can foot stomp. Which is actually one of my favorite mechanics from, like, any video game ever, guys. So we can do, like, a curb stomp kind of thing like this. And Isaac just kind of, like, loses his mind while you do it. Just grunting and screaming. And just stomp the shit out of everything. It's awesome. Okay, so we now have a weapon, a plasma cutter. Which is interesting because it's not actually really a weapon, in the sense that, like, it was made to be one, but we can use it as one. It's actually a mining tool, which is appropriate because we are an engineer on a mining colony. Or a mining ship, rather. Anyways, sorry guys, I get distracted real easy with this game because there's so much to talk about. Let's go see if we can help this dude in here. Hello. Okay. Woo! He jumped in real quick. So, that's kind of the crux of this game's combat right there, is, we've got these things. We don't really know what they are yet, but I'm just going to tell you ahead of time. They're called Necromorphs. And the way to kill them is actually not to go for, like, headshots and body shots. It's actually to cut off their limbs, their legs, and their arms, and their blade limbs, or whatever the hell they are. Too late for this guy, sadly. I only I only listened to him get mauled for like 3 minutes before I opened the door and tried to help. But whatever. I love the stomp mechanic so much. It's really important to, like, stomp the hell out of all the corpses and make sure that all their limbs are detached. It's not actually that important, but I like to pretend it is because it's fun to do. So yeah. We did take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. If we look at our inventory, we've actually got 4 health packs already. And also I should reload my gun. Alright, where are we going? We're supposed to go that way.
Select and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Right. So we can actually use health packs immediately just by hitting the X button, which is quite handy. And in case you didn't notice, the little glowing blue line on my spine right there is actually my health indicator. It's part of our rig. It tells us the status of our health. Very handy. In fact, there's an item that I can't reach. That's too bad. I'll just stare at it longingly. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I thought there was supposed to be, oh, there he goes. It took way longer than I thought. I was waiting for that to happen because I knew it was coming. He just, he took a long time to do it. That's funny. Okay.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back. Get back.
Yikes. So that's telling us that they use the vents to get around. That's going to be a thing going forward. Tram control room.
Isaac! Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge, but first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Right. Nicole being...
To check objectives and important locations.
Okay. Thank you. Nicole being our girlfriend from the opening scene of the game who was on this ship and sent us that transmission, and we don't really know what happened to her just yet. We don't know what her fate is. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, one of the amazing things about this game is that there actually is no HUD. There's no heads-up display, at least in the traditional sense. It's kind of like Eco in that way. What they've done is they've integrated the HUD into like everything in the game. So that spinal indicator on our rig is our health meter, right? Anytime we're like communicating with somebody via a video transmission, it just shows up right in front of us and we can still move around and see the transmission. Our ammo counter is right there on the gun. We only see it when we actually, you know, pull up the gun and look at it. And same with our inventory. It's like a holographic projection that appears right in front of us from our rig, and we can still move around in real time and actually view it from the back and crazy shit like that. It feels really cool. It's such a great design choice, and the way that it really works well in this game is because if you think about it, that means that anytime you are interacting with your HUD or looking at things, the game is not paused. Everything happens in real time. The only way we can actually pause the game is by doing this and going into the menu. You know, which is kind of a hard pause, but it, you know, it doesn't let us actually do gameplay things like manage our inventory and reload and things like that. All of that shit happens in real time. Just Just such a great design. I love this game, guys. I'm going to be gushing about it the whole time. Anyways. Okay. We're supposed to go that way, which means we should go this way first. Oh, shit. Okay. Something's over there. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, I'll just bet. Woo! Okay. Ah, shit. I just used a health pack. I didn't mean to. So that's going to be happening all freaking game, guys, because the health restore button is on X, and I keep trying to hit that to reload. The way we do reload is by aiming and then hitting A, but I just have this I have this compulsion to hit X because it's so similar to, you know, all the other games that are made these days. So
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
right. Oh, that's locked? Oh, we can't get in there right now. Okay. Let's go this way first, then. Yeah, and the whole cutting off the limbs thing was actually a very deliberate design choice, guys. Alright, fuck you. Mainly because apparently they wanted to make a game where, you know, like, when you're fighting something like a zombie or a necromorph, your first instinct is to shoot them in the head, right? That's like what you're trained to do by pop culture and everything else. So instead of doing that, it's actually much more beneficial to shoot off the limbs.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Got it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So one thing that's really vague about this game, guys, is whether you are supposed to shoot off the limbs or not. I wish the game would just pop up and, like, tell me that, you know, black or white, be very direct about it. I don't know. If anybody out there knows whether you're supposed to shoot off their limbs in this game, please drop me a comment and let me know, because the game just won't tell me. It's really sad. Jesus Christ. All the ambient noises in this game. Stasis module. Okay.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
Right. So we can do one of those. Slow down whatever we're aiming at. Very, very handy. Get off me. Ah, this fucking corpse is stuck to me. Yeah, so we can use that on enemies too. It's very, very handy. You just gotta use it correctly, obviously. Sadly, it is a limited resource. You see that little half-circle indicator right there on my back? That is our stasis indicator. Once that goes down to 0, we can't do it anymore. Alright, we're supposed to go that way. Let's pop over here first. Got very dark all of a sudden. There we go. So there's a reason that happens. They kind of want you to examine this area in a little more detail, guys. You may notice there's these scribblings, these writings all over the walls in some kind of language that we cannot read. And that's going to happen a lot in this game. This kind of stuff is all over the place. But this spot right here actually has a cipher on the ground, if we check that out. It's kind of like a codex that we can use to translate the writing. It translates it to English. All the letters and numbers are right there. It's kind of hard to read. And to be honest with you guys, it's not really worth going through and translating all of this shit. I can tell you that the vast majority of them, the writings on the walls, are one of 3 different phrases. Let's see if I can remember these right now. One of them is unity is forever. One of them is death is only the beginning. And one of them is make us whole. Those three phrases are apparently the vast majority of the writings. Or at the very least, it's some, you know, variation of those words. And apparently there's a fair amount of them that also do reference a character that we haven't met yet. So I'm not going to say a lot about that. But yeah, that's the whole deal with that stuff. Did you guys hear that shit? Oh my god. I'm hearing voices, man. I am hearing voices. I don't know who's talking to me, but I am not okay with it. Okay, at least we're finding lots of ammo. Shut up! Just shut up! It's the last thing I need right now is voices in my head, goddammit. What did I just tell you? God damn it. I'm getting out of here. I don't like this place. We can't go that way, but I got my credits. Okay. What is my inventory looking like right now? Because we have a very limited inventory right now. Just those first two rows right there, and we are actually already full up. So, hopefully I don't have to start leaving things behind already. Guess we'll find out.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Okay. We will use stasis for the arm mechanism. Ah, here we go, guys. Anytime we see one of these little storage boxes, we want to hit that up because that's a power node. And those things are very important. Not only are they how we upgrade our weapons and our rig, but they also have another use, which we'll get into a little bit later. But anyway. That claw is engaged. Does it stay? It doesn't stay, does it? Oh, that one does. Okay. And here we have a stasis recharge station. Oh, shit! You're up already, huh? Didn't expect him to be ready to go already. Yeah, so they're kind enough to provide these stasis recharge stations right here. And obviously they're going to refill our stasis. These things actually do recharge over time, and it's a pretty short recharge time, so there's not much use in not using them. I say just hit them up whenever you have the chance. And this thing will probably be recharged by the time we're done in this room, so... Okay, what do we got to do here? Those are dead bodies, not necromorphs, so that's okay. The thing is, though, guys, maybe not so much with the corpses that we find lying around, but with the enemies that you kill, sometimes they don't drop an item just from being killed. You actually have to stomp them apart to make them drop whatever they were carrying, so it's very important to stomp the dead bodies all the time. Always curb stomp dead bodies. To be clear... Ah, shit! Woohoo! Okay. Alright, buddy. Son of a mother, that got me. That got me real good. You're an asshole, you know that? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, lots of jump scares in this game. Happens all the time. Audio log.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Okay. To be honest with you guys, I don't remember the audio logs and the text logs adding a whole lot to the story in this game. They're just kind of a... I guess you'd call it like an atmospheric kind of thing that just adds to the atmosphere of the game. But yeah, we already are out of room and we don't really have any space for this small med pack, which is unfortunate. But I think I would rather have that than have this stasis pack, so I'll drop that right there. Maybe we'll get a chance to use it. Who knows? Anyways, we got a puzzle in this room. Let's get to it. Alright, so we want to stasis that, and once that's done, we come up here and we hit this.
Retracing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Yeah, no shit. I got a lot of things crawling around in here, bitch. Oh shit, what is it? What is it? There it is! Are you done?
Tram replacement complete.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Did I make inventory room with that? No. Okay. That's alright. That's okay. Moving on. One thing I did forget to mention, guys, another cool thing about this game is that every single weapon has an alt-fire mode. And with our plasma cutter here, it's literally just changing the orientation of the plasma line, which is really handy for cutting off limbs in certain situations. I like to leave it on the horizontal setting here because that's like the most useful most of the time. But yeah, we do have that option. Okay, let's get out of here.